wanna give my heart away. I wanna hear you every day. Now I lost my heavy chain for love. Let me marvel at your babe. Show me your will. Now my eyes are ready for love. I carried you deep, cradled you closely within me. Would hate it all, couldn't stand another minute. I count to 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second game of VDC Prospect Playoffs. Here we have the number 2 seed, LG, Pink Azaela. I forgot that real quick. And then for number 3 seed, we have High Tide Swell. This match is to get into grand finals, where one of these teams is going to be playing against OS to win VDC Prospects. How do you feel about this match, Lee?
I think I'm pretty excited to watch it because it's both of these teams have played each other before, obviously with the double round robin, and but LG Pink Azaela are actually up 3-1 against HT throughout the series throughout this season, I think, which is I mean, it's kind of shocking because going into the season I thought that High Tide prospect team Swell was a pretty strong team, especially with the Vic, Airlifts, and Nez. But and then 6 came into fruition after, and Anxiety also being picked up halfway through the season. I mean, I was honestly had high expectations for them. I mean, it's only a 2-map differential between the two, so I think it could be a good game. But just going off of previous games that LG, Pink Azaela, and High Tide Swell have played against each other, it's not been favorable to the side of High Tide.
Yeah, although I will say it was a couple match days ago. It was around like 4 or 5, I believe, when they played last. Yeah, it was over a month ago. I mean, almost a month ago. It was June 5th, the last time LG and High Tide played. So there could have been a lot of improvement between both of these teams. This should be a very competitive match. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. And once these teams are ready for map bins, I believe we'll be going into it.
Yeah, I'm just excited to watch defense here in the playoffs because it's been known that defense when we reach the playoff points, defense kind of shows up with the IGLing ability and the ability to anchor. I mean, the season didn't kind of go their way this season, but I mean, you're a duelist and you're IGLing, so it's kind of to be expected. But I mean, if defense can turn it on during the playoffs, I mean, this is going to be pretty one-sided, I'd say.
All right, and it looks like we're getting into map bans with High Tide for the first map ban. I'm kind of interested to see if they're gonna ban here.
Yeah, I'd expect Icebox or maybe Breeze to be banned here, because I don't know how well. Bind. That's interesting.
Bind ban. That I do know that LG does like to play a lot of binds. They've played it pretty much every match day in the last like 5 or 6 match days.
Okay, yeah.
So it is one of LG's favorite maps, and Breeze, pretty obvious ban. I mean, no team really in VDC right now likes bind.
Yeah, I mean, you take High Tide away from their hometown map on Breeze, and Tide's not rolling in on that map, it seems. But moving on, we're gonna see the Ascent pick. Pretty basic map, pretty default heavy. I'm excited to watch some gameplay on that. I expect normal comps to be ran, to be honest.
Interesting.
But maybe we get to see some wacky stuff. I'm hoping and praying for it.
I also know that LG does like Ascent as well. I think both of these teams really like Ascent, so that could be a really fun map to watch, actually.
Yeah, the second ban, it looks like they're discussing a little bit.
No, this is a map pick, actually.
Oh, sorry, yeah, map pick, sorry. Look, they're discussing a little bit about the map pick. LG maybe wanting to lean towards the side, maybe a split pick, I'd say, or I don't know. I honestly don't know what to expect here. I can see what maps are in rotation right now.
Lotus.
I can see a Lotus, yeah.
Split, Icebox, and Sunset. What does it
Maybe
matter
it's
now?
yeah, maybe a sunset. I doubt we'll see Icebox. I mean, I like playing Icebox personally. I'm not a big fan of watching Icebox, but
I think I'm expecting a split pick here. LG's been playing a lot of split recently, or maybe a Lotus pick. There's a
yeah,
split pick. All
there's the
right.
split pick. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what comps are being ran on split for the side of HT and LG, but they run the casual flex initiator sentinel controller for LG, and High Tide run double initiator. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to be played here on split. I'd assume an Icebox ban comes out now from the side of HT, unless we're wanting to move it down to the decider.
High Tide has won their last 2 games on Icebox, so they probably wouldn't ban it. I think maybe LG is gonna ban it instead, and we're probably gonna get either like a Lotus, probably a Lotus decider. Oh, they do ban Icebox. All right, I guess I'm just wrong.
Yeah, they're 3-1. I mean, against LG are 3-1 against High Tide, and Icebox can go either way, IMO. So no reason to like take your chances on it with the lurks and stuff that can be done. But I'm excited to watch either Sunset or Lotus here, and it looks like it's gonna be
There's a
Lotus.
Lotus.
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff can be done with Lotus. I'm pretty excited to see what comps can be ran. I think ideally you'd run like a Raze and maybe a Breach Fade, something like that, or maybe a Viper Omen. But I can't talk because my team just runs it down every game. So
All right, so looking at what the last time both of these teams have played Ascents, they played. So LG played, what is it? KO, Omen, KJ, Jet, Gecko, which is kind of interesting. They kind of just substituted Sova out for the Gecko in the normal Ascent comp. And then High Tide plays a really interesting Ascent comp of KJ, Clove, I'm sorry, wrong comp, Reyna, Cypher, Omen, Sova, Breach. So no KO, no Jets, and they have a Cypher instead of a KJ, which is kind of normal. But those are
yeah,
some two not very normal comps, I will say, for the.
definitely not. I mean, yeah, I think this split. I'm worried about the split map for the side of LG because I think they lost a PN recently on it with and then they were running like kind of Gecko comp with the KO, which I can see Gecko and KO being strong. It's just that's typically not what's ran. I mean, Defense had 32 and they still lost. So I mean, it's that map can go either way, honestly. If Defense has another performance like that when we move on to split from after we get done with Ascent, I could see it being maybe an LG 2-0 or LG. I think LG can like pretty handily take split if Defense has another map like that.
It looks like we will be going to Agent Select for the first map of LG Pink Azalea versus High Tide Swell. Let's see what they want to lock in here. Looks like we see a hover on Sky. We get the instant Omen lock in.
Yeah, I mean Omen's a pretty the Reyna from Chairlifts. I'd be down to watch some Reyna gameplay.
That is what they played last time. So they're probably going to stick to the same comp, considering they won it last time. Oh, against LG, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, Airlift's been playing with a broken pinky toe. Or a broken pinky, sorry, not broken pinky toe, for about 2 weeks. So maybe could see some hindrance in the gameplay from the injury, but nice to
There's
see
a
that they're able to make the match
fade
though.
number. It is to note that Sonder is subbing in for Nez for High Tide.
Okay, yeah, Sonder. I don't. Sonder is Sonder do be in the VDC Gen chat sometimes. Taking note of it sometimes. I think they've green squared me a couple times. Not very appreciative
Is
of
that a
that.
double controller? Clove Viper? I
Oh,
kind of
the
want to see
Clove
this actually.
Viper. Yeah, the Clove Viper could be fun. Uh, I'm just curious on what setups they can run with the
Oh,
Viper.
we
Yeah, no,
do see the Clove Viper. That is kind of interesting.
no entry duelist for the side of HT here. So I'm thankfully they're not playing against the Cypher, so it's not like it's that bad. But this KJ KJ util could be kind of brutal if they're not able to get out of lane quick enough or past the defensive setups.
I mean, LG just have so much stall in the choke with Viper mollies, KO mollies, the Clove Decay. They have KJ mollies as well. It's gonna be really hard for this high tide team to entry out to sites, especially without like a Jet to dash out and make space. So I'm kind of interested to see how well high tide can be able to get through the choke points on both of the sites. But if they can, they do have a lot of util to be able to just run it down, and I don't think they'll be able to stop it if they can get past the choke point, to be honest.
Right, yeah. I mean, this Breach, we've previously ran here on VTX Tempest Breach on Ascent, and we kind of liked it. Unluckily, the map didn't go our way, but I think Breach is a pretty solid pick on Ascent, honestly. I think it could be flexible enough with the stuns and the Aftershock, especially in I think A main when they're trying to grab the orb, you stun and then Aftershock off of the tap. It's pretty broken. On the side though, with this Clove, I'm interested to see what kind of set plays they have. Maybe, well, I guess they don't really have much to do off of the Clove metal, but
I'm really interested to see how this Viper plays defense.
yeah,
You don't see a lot of Vipers on Ascent nowadays.
I would expect some type of wall to cover maybe A, or not A, maybe B main and then a little bit of mid, or maybe you could throw a wall from A that cover a little bit of A main. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for the B wall, it would seem. But hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty excited though to watch this. I feel like yeah, they're going for the Viper wall to mid, I believe. This I'm a little curious though, because they're pushing the front flank trip here, but this Viper's throwing the wall mid, and they're just gonna stack 4 on A and let the KJ play B side, I'm assuming. Or no, sorry, the Cliff's holding mid. They're gonna play a little reserve though. Looks like they're not gonna show any presence. We're getting into the round immediately off rip. The Fade Eye comes out down mid, and I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a pretty good start for the side of HT. They're able to get that info that somebody threw the eye mid, and they're going for the tiles crunch. Not able to find anybody though. Zoo dropped down to very low HP here, and they're gonna enter in through the garden area. Finds a kill, or no, sorry, doesn't find a kill. Low health on dropped onto the Cypher. 6 down to 13 HP. Defense able to find the kill on Reyna though. Defense taking some little shots. Spam out from heaven. There's 5 players for the side of LG here. And this is not looking ideal for the side of HT. And Sonder finds a kill on a Kunokuma, and Zoo trades it back onto airlifts. So I believe in this situation, they would just try to opt it, maybe take it down mid, slowly walking down, trying to find some presence, trying to find contact, break the KJ alarm bot. Zoo though, looks like they're gonna hold this. Oh, the timing, I don't think they know, but the Clove's gonna hear this. The dagger comes out, spots 6, slowly entering 13 health. The lone player on site though, this Breach is still walking up cat, maybe trying to find a late pick, and the Faye gonna take contact onto the Jet in mid, and Saunders able to find the kill on the defense. 13 health here though on 6, finds the kill onto Zoo. It's a 1v1 on site now. Wow, they're just biding time. Wanderer not able to find it, maybe swinging the right side, not finds the kill onto 6. And Anxiety trades it back onto Nick, and Wanderer's gonna stick the bomb here. Sonder has to find the kill, not able to find it. Wanderer got to stick half at least. Anxiety with the stun. Anxiety pushing in through CT area. Wanderer still 100 health. Anxiety.
That looks like a DC.
I think a little tech issue came out there, but yeah, it's
Yeah, there it is.
Unlucky issue. I mean, it's so unlucky.
That's super sad. This way you get a tech second round into the match.
HT did such a good job of flipping that man advantage though. They went from a 5v3, I want to say, evened it out to a 3v1, and just unlucky they weren't able to get the kills because Wanderer locking down the site there finds the kill onto I believe it was 6 on the 13 HP. Was expecting the swing from the left side, not able to find it though.
Yeah, it was a really nice play by Hightide at the beginning of the rounds. They took pretty much all of mid, they took A main, and they took tree, and they just sat there and waited for LG to try to do something. And then after that, they They've realized there's way too many people there to be able to just get onto A site and get the bomb down there. So they decided to rotate, go through bot mid, and plant B because B was completely open. But unfortunately, they played post plant like really spread out, and LG just sprinted it down onto the guy on site, and no one else was there to help them. And they went 1-for-1, and they couldn't really. They had to like retake the site then.
Yeah, I mean this tech issue is pretty unlucky, but hopefully they're getting it fixed. Maybe see someone looking in because there were a few disconnects that round. I believe Nick also disconnected earlier in the round. And, maybe that was what was caused the flip in the man advantage. I'm not 100% sure, but Anxiety definitely disconnecting there definitely swayed the round in the favor of LG. Sorry. But I mean, setup wasn't too bad. I like the Fade Eye mid. They were able to get some presence off of it, get some info from the side of HT. Sorry, excuse me. I think the Fade could be pretty strong and comboed in unison with some of the Breach util. Maybe C's Aftershock. You get some free kills off of that maybe.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah. Go ahead.
Anxiety is still DC'd from the game, so you're still currently paused as we wait for Anxiety to reconnect.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for that to be fixed. But overall,
GJ Lee.
It's been pretty good. Played some ranked with Jam earlier.
Oh yeah, I saw Jam ranked up to Diamond 1. And
Yeah.
now I can't queue with him again.
Me and Hunter had to carry Jam. It's okay though. But
I think we will be going to a.
no, oh, never mind. Looks at it.
Wait,
Looks
no. Anxiety is still not in yet, so I think we will be going to a break. Just wait for it.
If you're looking up right now, you can tell I'm on the other side. And if your heart's close now, you can feel mine feeling yours. I know now not to look for stars. It's not worth the trouble reaching so far. But in my dreams, I can look anywhere I want. So if I meet you there, it won't seem so hard. Come find my heart. 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 Come find my And if your heart is closed, and if your heart is closed, come find my heart.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Just a quick update to what's currently going on in the match. Anxiety is still disconnected, but I do believe we will be continuing the match soon in a 4v5.
Yeah. So what I believe happened is that the Vanguard 128 error hit, which if you can't fix it like by restarting your PC or your Riot client, then I think you have to just uninstall Riot Vanguard and
Oh,
Valorant.
wait.
Oh,
He's back.
never mind. Well, that's good news. I'm glad to see that. Just how I was yapping about some code that doesn't matter anymore. So, I mean, excited to see that.
Not fully back yet. He's still... Oh, he's back.
Oh,
There he
we
is.
have life.
Alright,
Oh.
and it looks like we will be getting back into the match soon.
They were not kidding about using all 5 minutes or 4 minutes and 59 seconds of that tag loss.
Alright, welcome back to map 1 of LG versus High Tide.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember what happened in the first round. That was so long ago. See, I live on a TikTok brain. It's 20 minutes ago. It's irrelevant. But yeah, looking like we're gonna get fast into the action. Look for a little 5A man push right off the bat. A little eco play. Maybe hope to get 1-6 going ahead and entering. Look for Anxiety to bring the back side of the smoke. Looks like they're gonna get the door closed onto the garden area. Zoo flashed out of heaven. Not able to find one though. The Omen blind to push him back. And little pause around.
Spike
They're gonna go ahead and
planted.
get the plant down, and we're gonna get this retake started. The Clove though, looking for a nice little flank here from the side of side of HT. Right hand drop down, gets 2.
One enemy remaining.
Gets three on the round, and that's a conversion for the side of sorry, I think I had it wrong for a second. I believe that's LG.
Yeah, LG's on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a nice retake from LG there. They've realized that's all 5 of them. Let's just chill. Let them take the space and plant. And then we can just play a nice clean retake and just kill all of them without much damage taken. Only, what was it? Just Kuna Kuma dying, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyone else taking any damage?
Kuma got her 3 on the round, so I mean, it worked out. But yeah, I mean, the side of LG or the side of HT now have guns, so. it's
And
gonna be a
Fate is
little bit
2
more
orbs
of a
away
different round.
from Fatal as well. That is the thing now.
Looking for this little cuppy fight right off the bat from the side of Tiles, and Anxiety not able to find a pick. Gonna go ahead and hold this Tiles pressure though. Omen smarted off defense with a little jump spot off the updraft, dashing back into Garden. It's HT just gonna pause it and slow it on down. Not able to find a pick right off the bat, so they're gonna try to slowly work mid, it would seem. Airlift, sorry, holding the bottom of mid. Not able to find anything. But this Viper wall from the side of Nick is pretty good, honestly. I like this defensive setup with the Viper because it blocks off so much pressure. Wanderer looking for a little bit of a walkout, not able to find that. Anxiety dropped down to very low HP, and Airlift's getting a little curious on the side of Cat. Trying to maybe find somebody up in Cubby, not able to see anything though, and LG just holding for the Cat push. They've got so much map pressure though, and the Dog gonna find defense. So defense has to go, not able to stay though, and I mean, I think finds Vic on the other side of Matt, and defense finds Saundra. It's suddenly a man advantage for the side of LG. And Nick finds one onto Anxiety too with the snake bite.
30 seconds left.
The Lear comes out from airlifts, and it's 6 finds the kill on his move. So we got to cover. I mean, and they do it 2v2. Grabs the bomb. Not gonna take a peek in the main. Doesn't grab the bomb. Sorry.
One
Takes it out
enemy remaining.
for the fail.
Spike down B.
And 6 just has
10
to
seconds
make some
left.
magic happen. 10 seconds of the round. Not looking very likely to win this round, but maybe we can save the Vandal here for the side of HT. And I mean, Fitz not able to find him. Fitz has no clue where 6 went, so he's just gonna try to save the gun. Not gonna give an engagement to the side of the Viper. Give him his ult back.
I mean, High Tide are just playing so scattered. Like, it was a nice... I think they were trying to fake A pressure by using the Fade Dogs to go into tree. Unfortunately, they weren't able to take any space or force back. He played it really nicely. Just broke the dogs and just keep holding the space. And then with Zoo there to support him, they couldn't really take that space there. And that just like left the LG player to just stay there.
My ult
What a
ready.
shot from Airlifts, getting right back into the action. They're gonna go ahead and start this 4-man rotate to A side because of the op going down, I believe. I think it was an op. I'm not 100% sure. Sonder looking for
Face
the
your
ult,
fear!
Paranoia. Prowler finds him. So now they're gonna try to converge on this man. The KO dice. And Zoo still able to get one
Spike
there. Wow, that's
down
amazing
A.
for the side of LG. Just being able to find one in that position, honestly. Looking like they're gonna wait for the Viper to make their way up in the tree here. Airlift's
Viper.
pretty much on 1 HP. I mean, this Lurk is gonna get so much value, and Airlift's able to find the kill onto Wanderer. Nick trades it back onto Vic. Nick's gotta slow it on down here. The Leer to maybe fiend off some pressure from the Viper, and Kunakuma blinded from
Last player
and
standing.
Airlift gets his third on the round. Kunakuma takes one on the 6,
enemy
gets one on the
remaining.
Reyna. Anxiety swinging, not able to find it, and Kunakuma gets the 4th round for the side of LG.
Holy shit, what a play.
Kunakuma with a
Clutch.
1v3, able to clutch it out, just
Calculated.
taking 3 1v1s and able to win them all.
She just owned them all. Some really nice shots coming up from Kunakuma. LG with a
Placing alarm bot.
alright side hold, getting one, going 1 for 2, and then just playing the retake. And then it was kind of getting close when Chairlifts was able to kill Wanderer and Nick. And
Recalling
get
my
into
bot.
a 1v3, and then
Turn
Kunakuma
out.
absolutely just destroyed all 3 of them.
Going back to the action, the Fade Eye gonna go ahead and spot out any med pack. They're picking it though, because they said they could be in the smokes, but I'm assuming an Anxiety finds the timing on the Zoo. Not able to find the kill though, with Zoo able to get the kill onto Anxiety, who wasn't even looking. Airlift's taking a swing out in the mid, able to find one on the water. Not finding it in mid. Value, sorry, and Airlift now with 2 on the round and secures all of this
Feeling
mid
safe.
pressure, and Nick is left alone on an island. They're just gonna hit B here, and Nick has the world. He has to hold it all back. He has to do something here. He's gonna find the home. He gets 1, he gets 2, gets 1,
Enemy
3,
remaining.
and Nick 1, 2,
Spike
3. They
down.
line up like bowling pins, and they're all knocked over. And Airlift's now trying to find a kill to call back the round, to give themselves a chance at winning, securing their 1st round. And it's not enough. He finds the kill on the Zoo though. Spots out Nick.
Enemy
This
remaining.
play kills Nick, maybe for an ace.
Ace.
There's a spot, though he's not aware, and Kunakuma secures the 5th round for LG.
I mean, these hero plays from LG are just going absolutely crazy. People just on an island completely by themselves, just killing 3 instantly. I mean, they just are shooting incredibly well, I will say.
I'm surprised there's no timeout here, attack timeout, to maybe cool LG off here, but 6 seconds and it looks like we're gonna get back into the round. A little bit of an op coming out from defense again for the 3rd round in a row. See if they can get some value from it this time. The smoke mid to maybe feed off this tiles pressure they've been feeling. I mean, it's a smart play, and they're gonna go ahead and 3-stack B, or stack 3 onto B. 1 playing from market and 1 from CT. Viper Molly comes out, wall goes out as well. Airlift's finding some space near mid. Not able to, I don't think they're aware of this KO playing in guard. And Wanderer able to find one on the Airlifts. What a shot inside of Wanderer. Not able to second though. Gonna go ahead and spam. 1v1 between Vic and Airlift 6. Trades it back on the Zoo though. It's a 4v4. This op's still burning all of A main space though, so they're aware that nobody's A main. And defense even gonna go for a little bit of a walkabout to try to find some more space. But I think this is all fair info unless they're gonna hear them going cat here, which I think defense is hearing them here. And they're gonna go ahead and call for the rotate. Wanderer. sees the
I
power
know
against
exactly
this is
where
secure
you
in the
are.
rotate, and Cypher. Oh, and Anxiety just walks into the crosshair. And Wanderer with
enemy
3-4.
Spike
Wanderer
down
onto
A.
the ace. That's another zero play for the side of LG. Vic has to hold him back once again, and Wanderer gets the ace onto the round. 6 rounds for the side of LG.
What the hell is going on in this game? That was like the 3rd, maybe 4th ulti kill in a row for just one of the players on LG. had Kunakuma get the 3K clutch. Then we had Nick on site get the 3K just to force chairlifts into the 1v3. And now we have Wanderer get the ace to get LG their 6th round in a row.
Yeah, I'm. As we zoom in on the breaches facing, I imagine this timeout is being used to talk about maybe double swinging the players on the side of LG instead of giving these 1v1 fights that keep happening because maybe there's some kind of disconnect. Maybe the anxiety tech issues threw them off a little bit because the first round looked very good for the side of HT. Actually, it was just unlucky that anxiety DC'd and they kind of messed up their retake or their post plant situation. Sorry, and it was just not ideal start for them after the DC, and then I mean even now it's not an ideal start for them. But again, Ascent is a CT sided map or defense sided map, so I mean I think even four might be good here, 3 might be good here. It's hard to tell, especially with the comps being ran. These aren't typical standard comps, so I think the Viper does add a lot of defensive utility though.
Yeah, this double controller is really defensive, and there's a lot of just choke pressure. It's kind of hard for that to attack, so they honestly don't need that many rounds to
And
attack.
defense
Yeah.
immediately finds value with the op for the 4th round this time. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna work mid, maybe take some A pressure here. Wanderer gonna go ahead and rotate, gives and bolster the garden side with the KO. KO's maybe holding out for a little bit of a trying to call somebody. Spotted out by the eye though. I'm not sure if Wanderer was also hit by that, but KJ alarm bot gonna find some pressure in mid. They know it's 2 because of the sheriff shot and the guardian shot. They're gonna go ahead and blast over the Viper wall. Not find anything. They took Cubby space. And, sorry, I have to
Who's gonna get the multi-kill this round?
Zoo finds one.
Spike
One
down
finds
mid.
2.
One
Finds
enemy
3.
remaining.
Zoo with 3 on the round again. And Wanderer cleans it up, and Saunders not able to 1v5 there. I mean, not expected either.
I knew it was coming, and there is another multi-kill for LG. Let's see if Defus can get a multi-kill now, so everyone on LG can get at least a 3K.
Placing swarm grenade.
I mean, if you're
Placing
you're
swarm
high
grenade.
side here, you gotta double swing something eventually.
Placing sentry.
Yeah, Hindsight is just not trading these players out at all. Their timing is just like slightly off, and LG's able to capitalize it on every time. Just really shut you down.
Yeah, and, they're going for a little bit of fast play here, which is pretty smart because I don't think there's any utility on the B side. But I could be wrong about it. Yeah, I'm sorry, there is.
Face your fear!
Yeah, and
Oh,
this
go ahead,
shows the
TP.
style power.
With the bomb TP'd in, just got one. He's running stairs. I don't think the Viper knows. The Viper's just holding this bottom lane. Nick gets 2 though, and Airlifts finds the and Nick, sorry,
Spike
Nick able to
down,
find
B.
the Omen, and it's a 2v3 again. It's just these players, they have bomb on site. The Omen not able to find the Viper hiding lane, and it's a little bit of a disaster for the side of HT.
Swell's doing it around the wall.
Last player
Amazon
standing.
delivered them the bomb, and anxiety taking a swing, trying to find their one, not able to get it though. And Airlifts though with a nice flank, going on a little bit of a walkabout. It's gonna be pretty hard to find 3 of these players though. He's gonna find the Jet. Gets defense, that's 1. And he's gonna have the heal, so he has a little bit more health with 55 HP. 2 players to find
30
with the
seconds
Viper and the
left.
KO. If anybody can do it, I mean, it's Airlifts at this point.
But this crossfire, it's gonna be really hard for Charles to break it.
Airlifts slowly walking in, not able to find anything. Gonna find the timing into stairs. And KO, yeah, I was about to call it, but KO able to find the Reyna lurking in through stairs there. Shuts it down. 8 on the round now for the side of LG.
And I mean, that round just shows the absolute stall potential that I was talking about. High Tide just completely stuck behind the choke point there. Only Omen with the TP being able to enter into the site. With the Viper mollies, they hit the Viper wall there, they hit the KJ mollies, and the Clove Decay, it was just so much detail, they couldn't really get through the choke at all, and that kind of just flooded them out. Stopped all the push.
Oh, this op and aim, man. I think it's gonna find value unless anxiety flashes him off the angle. And Anxiety gonna take a nice swing, and defense misses. They're gonna go for the reswing though. Try to clear out the breach, but oh, he's gonna tuck wine here. I don't know how smart this is, but Serena getting rid of Airlift's able to get
Get one,
rid of some of the KJ util. They're gonna blind. I think
Swan's
they
gonna
he's
miss,
playing
though.
close.
Here.
Oh, he sees the Anxiety. He
Here.
sees Anxiety's elbow. They know one's playing there, and Zoo finds one in mid, and defense gets a kill onto Anxiety. I don't think he knows the Omen cross though. Well, he definitely does now. Able to get the Vandal and get out though, I believe, from the side of Vic. And Airlift's able to find
here.
Wanderer just peeking out in mid there. Breaks. Oh, doesn't break the
I'm
alarm
pretty
bot. But I mean, they have this cipher trip, so they can go ahead and walk back into the beginning. And wow, Airlift just runs out in front of the KJ Molly. I mean,
30 seconds left.
Kuma with one. Vic able to get the trade back, and Vic gets two. Finds one on the Zoo.
Last
The Viper
player
and 6 not
standing.
able to kill the Viper. Nick gets the kill. And Vic not able to get the kill on the Viper. It's 9 to the side of LG.
I mean, they just keep running into this Viper KJ combo, and they're just getting completely owned every time they try to entry.
Yeah, I mean, especially with lacking like an entry duelist, you kind of just have to send your Reyna in there to take all the brunt of this util, and it's, I mean, Reyna's
She's
gonna
just
have
dying.
a tough time. Yeah.
Although Chairlifts is 11-9, so still
Chairlifts-
better than those kills.
Chairlifts is putting in the work right now. I'm not gonna lie. Kuma playing into market. Wow, they have all of this mid space. They know what's in play. But it doesn't matter. They're running out. Kuma gets two, one with the molly and one with the gun. Wanderer almost able to get one full blind. Sonder gets the kill on the Wanderer though, and Vic gets one on a defense, and that's the opt down mid, and it's suddenly a 2v3 from the side of HT and LG. Two though tags him with a knife. Wants to play it safe. Doesn't want to give them a gun. Don't want to give them V1. Want to give them a chance at the round. So they're gonna go ahead and play it back. Maybe group together. Maybe death ball even. They're gonna call for the rotate A, or Zoo is at least gonna maybe check out A maybe. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna reach their mid. I think they're just gonna hold this mid space until they know it's an A play. Yeah, Omen's just gonna be send in 30 HP. Plant the bomb maybe coming up. Yeah, there's the bomb plant coming out from Vic. They're gonna have Saunders remain here though, so it's get a little dicey. No smokes from the side of LG. I mean, they have their Viper, but I'm not 100% sure if the Viper has the orb still. 12 and 4 on Nick, 10 and 7 on Zoom, and 10 and 5 on Kuna. These players, but they do throw down the KJ ult for the retake in the 3v2 scenario. HT have to make a play
Last
here.
player
And Vic not
standing.
able to get one on Kuma, and this round is pretty much. It's very hard. I don't want to say it's pretty unwinnable, but it's very hard. Taking a fight on the Sonder. Sonder able to find one. Zoo gets off the bomb, and Zoo finds the kill on the Sonder. The Viper Molly would have. I think the Viper Molly would have killed Sonder there anyways, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they just ran right into the KJ,
Don't get
and
shot.
the KJ
Being brings a hard
just
place.
absolutely shut down everyone trying to get into the choke point. Surely they're gonna mix it up at some point, right? And not just keep going B.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like HT have a pretty solid game plan on wanting to
Hit
wanting
B.
to hit this B side. Yeah.
Even though it's never worked so far.
I mean, if I'm HT here, I might call my second time. Oh, I believe it's only one per half. Sorry, never mind. I was about to say I would call another timeout here, but it's not. I mean, they have just all of this mid space again. Let leave CKJ solo B because there's no point. I mean, they're just gonna run right through your molly. And the Viper molly to stall as well. It's so impossible to hit this B side. They're gonna go ahead and leer out though. Gonna not hit by the leer though. More and Airlift's able to stop the hero play. 6 finds one out of Zoo as well. It's a 3v4 or 3v5. Sorry, excuse me, from the side of LG. Nick, I think wants to wait till their team's here to make any play off of this this door from market. Anxiety holding the CT walkout. Or sorry, he smoked off it. And Anxiety doesn't know that to close out.
Face your fear!
Now real fast though, and he gets the kill still, but it's 2v5 now, sorry, and defense
One
dashes
enemy
to top of
remaining.
Anxiety. 1v4 for the side of LG. Can they convert? It's not looking likely, and Airlift's able to find defense, and they get their first round on the board.
And
Last
I mean,
round in the half.
I'm not gonna say it's a comeback, but there is still some hope here for
If Fnatic did it, then
I
HD can do
hear.
it. Why are you laughing?
That was like 2 years ago. Why are you still on about that?
All I need to know is that it's possible. What is that op skin? I've never seen that op skin before.
I think
In sight.
Oh, the shot almost connects on the defense there. Defense can go over well though. They look like they want to fight for this mid control. High is open. And still holding down. With the up, although he's smoked out. He's gonna wrap to a top mid here. Sorry, never mind. Mid center. Cancel that play. The Cypher's stuck out on an island on B. This could be good for the side of HT though if they decide to leave the Cypher stuck on B.
I don't know that 6 is here.
I think they should just leave the Cypher. The Cypher gets so much value here, but I
Spike
think he's about to
down
get
mid.
timing by the KJ. Anxiety finds a kill on a mid, and then never mind.
dies.
Cypher just
Yeah.
died. Anxiety though, able to find 2 in mid. Zoo just gonna hide behind this Viper wall, not give them a 1v1 once again. Smart. So this is actually pretty smart from the side of LG, not giving them 1v1s. But it looks like Zoo is stuck now. The flash comes out, blinds both of them, I think, and
30 seconds left.
they're gonna go for this mid walkout because Zoo is very aware that they're all mid, and Anxiety gonna put flash out, not able to find.
One enemy
And it's
remaining.
spray battle, and Zoo wins it, and Kuno
Ace.
Kuma gets the kill on Assander as well, and it's 11-1. Team ace for the side of LG.
I mean,
Switching sides.
that's what kind of happened with this pistol now. It's not looking very likely. That was that's hitting B like 10 times in a row there. Looking kind of like Icebox, where you just hit the same site over and over again, even though it's a sense.
I'm at a loss of words.
I don't know.
It's HT. If HT can win the pistol, I'll be convinced. Because the Simt is a very defense-sided map, and the comp that LG is running is very defender-sided. So I'm curious what they're gonna do for the attack side. Maybe, I mean, they have an entry duelist.
Maybe
so it's
LG
not
goes
like
B 12 times in a row.
I mean, there's
Blocking
just,
sight.
Stun coming out. Let me go ahead and. Oh no, this is fake info though. They've baited the rotate from B, and now. This is rough, honestly, but
Cypher
good thing the
setup is
Viper has the
here.
cam. Yeah, Sonder with the DRG classic.
Where is the separate chips?
They're just gonna go and walk out there. Sonder gets 1. Sonder gets 2. 1 more for the trifecta. Can Sonder find it? I actually think she will. Defense times him
down,
through the
B.
smoke, but Sonder
Last
gets the
player
4th on the round, and
standing.
Sonder's on to the base. From the stairs. Oh.
So
Cast a curse right now. No, they're gonna end up losing the round. Zoo. Not again. Yeah, Vic finds the good timing from the CT and is able to clean up the round for the side of HG with their second and their first pistol round right now.
I mean, both of these teams should just never hit B site again. Honestly, no one's. The attack's never winning this.
Yeah, Sonder there had a nice little play, be able to clean up 4, and it's a strong play from them, honestly. I mean, if LG can hero play, I mean, why can't HT hero play? That's the question that they're probably asking themselves right now. But yeah, it looks like we're doing the same B setup again. At A, and old defense finds a tag onto Victo.
I've never seen the Reyna with an Ares.
It's not typical, but actually, I don't think I've ever seen it either, to be honest with you. But oh no, defense finds 1, defense finds 2. Maybe the third, no, and it's traded back. Okay, 3v3, it's still winnable for the side of HT.
But that's
this is-
in.
That's
That's
both
a
their
stinger
A
and
players,
Ares.
though. Oh no, they have free side too.
Oh, and look at Nick. I have no clue about where Nick is.
Yeah, if Nick hurries up, they have a nice flank side in here. I mean, but it looks like HT's
Not
going
ready
for
yet.
fast retake. I think Nick still might catch a nice timing here, though. They've slowed it down. I think, yeah, Nick's gonna catch a nice timing. I think a little bit of noise was made, but I don't think it hurt him. And wow, whoa, so anxiety dropped down to
Could
8
just need to stall this.
Sonder just sticks up. They don't know what's
Last
heaven.
player
They're
standing.
not aware of the heaven guy.
One enemy
They're not
remaining.
aware of that he dropped in either. Anxiety taking will do it.
Oh.
I mean,
There's no time though.
they will. No,
Clutch.
they lost their fire round. 12-2 for the side of LG and map point
Match
for the
point.
first map of playoffs here for LG and HT.
I don't know what high side does here, to be honest. LG just has 5 Vandals. They're coming up. They're gonna have ults soon. I mean, even if you like win this round and then win the next, it's like so hard to come back here. 12-2 is such a big
I'll
deficit.
find you.
This is such a rough situation. I mean, they don't have any money. They don't have guns. Airlift's gonna go for a little bit of a walkabout. Maybe able to get one and dismiss out. And that's exactly what happened.
One.
Doesn't dismiss out though. It opts for the heal and it's traded by Wanderer. They have this A space though now, but I think LG just want to opt for this B take instead. Which it could be a mistake because this is the Cypher side. Breaks the first trip though. I believe the cage does go up and defense is ready to execute. Nick is caught by 6 out of logs. What is the Prowler doing? And 6 able to get one, and Zoo also finds one, and they're just gonna opt for the A pick now. HT do have guns now, especially with those kills. They have 2 rifles, I believe. And yeah, I like this play from Zoo here to honestly push up and maybe find an extra out and push up. And he does get one.
Last player
Not able to
standing.
find the second, and anxiety gets it a little bit of a whiffage coming out, but it's all good. And
One enemy
able to
remaining.
find one 1v1 situation. Sonder with the Prowler able to tag it out. Sonder and Wander and up to 1v1. The C's comes out, not able to be seized though. 8 bullets left in the SYS Vandal. Sonder 1v1 and Wanderer wins it, and that's the first
Attackers
map for
win.
LG.
I heckin' love this team.
What a map from LG. Just completely shutting down everything that High Tide wanted to do there on defense, and then just winning. What was it, the eco, and then the round out right after that.
Yeah, I mean, LG with some massive hero plays there to close out the first map ascent, and honestly, the
And-
defense side was never even fair to HT.
Yep. Wonder 15 and 11, the match MVP of the match, and Chairlifts right below him, 14 and 13. Really nice performance from Wonder and Chairlifts, but unfortunately,
It's not enough.
he was
for
the
him.
only person positive on their team.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive setups just too much for the side of HT. I mean, Zoo even 16 and 11, and Sonder 13 and 14, right below Chairlifts and Wanderer. I mean, it's just too much to deal with, too little time.
Yep. And I have to go play in a match soon, but we will be seeing, was it Danny, I believe, that's going to replace me for map 2, which is going to be split. Should be an exciting map. We'll catch you all later. We'll catch you all in a bit.
Okay. Welcome back in for map 2 of the Prospect Playoffs. I'm now accompanied by Danny instead of Trico. What are your thoughts on the 13-2 for the side of LG?
Honestly, a really strong first map from LG. I think going into this next map split, we're gonna see if they can bring it up to a 2-0, or if High Tide can catch up and maybe take us to a third map.
Yeah, I think HT suffered from a lot of the hero plays that LG was making on the defensive side, and the stall util with the Viper Molly and the KJ setup on B, just repetitively bashing their heads against it, not able to find any value of it. And I think that's kind of what stopped them from securing a few more rounds on the attack side. But hopefully, going into split, we won't have to see the Viper. I mean, we probably will still see a Viper, but hopefully they'll take note of it this time and they won't try to bash their heads against a stalwart defense this time. Moving on to split though, what can you expect the side of HT and LG to run?
Honestly, I haven't seen Split played a lot in VDC games lately, so I think it'd be really interesting to watch. I know that double controller is a really prominent meta, I think, on this map. So we may see a Viper and an Omen, or Globe, maybe.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the agent select though, and I guess we'll have our questions answered about those agents being played. Ooh, a breach hover from Anxiety. I like breach on split, honestly. It's got a lot of value with the stuns from mid and stuff. You could stun either the A side or the B side, walk out. It's pretty strong actually with the B take 2 through heaven. Cypher pretty obvious pick, or pretty normal pick. I'm curious about the chamber and the gecko is a pretty I wouldn't say common pick, but I've seen it ran and ranked a few times. I have a few questions about this comp, but I don't think I'm gonna get my answers. So I'm a little curious as to how this defense side is gonna be played. Oh, with the Yoru too. A Yoru in Arena? What is going on? But okay, no, they're trolling me. I think defense. No, maybe not. It looks like they're dead set on playing this Reyna. No, defense is gonna opt for the Jet, I believe here. I'm not entirely sure on the Gecko. I haven't played Gecko a lot on Split, so I don't have any input on it. But I think otherwise these are some pretty normal comps, to be honest with you. Maybe not the KO. I don't feel like KO's ran a lot on Split. Maybe a Sky instead. What are your thoughts on these comps, Danny?
Honestly, I really like seeing the double initiator on both sides.
Yeah, I think in tandem with the breach util and the gecko util, like you can make some undodgeable flashes. Honestly, for both sides too, with the KO flash and the gecko flash. But I think it's a little bit stronger because of the breach stun and stuff. But HT gonna go ahead and start out on the defense side, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and move on, start map 1, and get to see. I'm a little curious as to what these defensive setups are gonna look like from HT. They didn't get to play a whole lot of defense last time. So I'm pretty excited to see some new stuff. We're gonna at least get 12 rounds of it. So looks like they're gonna go for a 2-2 heaven. Maybe make a little aggressive play towards A main here off of the breach stun. With the rays satcheling out, it would appear that way at least, and maybe a little gecko flash over. I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe they're just gonna stun off of the jump spot that rays gets here. Let's go ahead and jump spot, send the out, take some nice slow contact from the side of LG. Really slow. Boobot gonna go ahead and spot out Nick though, just one gunshot, so not a whole lot of info given out here for the side of HT, and spots 2 now. So LG or HT about to have to make a decision off this breach. They're gonna stun it, but that's just past the nade. Sorry, they're gonna go fast, and Anxiety gets 3 with the aftershock, and Airlifts finds 1, and it's traded back by Kunakuma. Sorry, excuse me. And this flash finds Sandra gets sat by Kunakuma, and Kunakuma with 3 on the round right after Anxiety got 3, and it's a 1v2 suddenly. Has to
I have
recover
retrieved
bomb,
the
though.
spike.
Maybe grab orb as well for the extra ult orb and plant, and you'll be 1 away. But The defender's gonna work their way up through the ropes here, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna give him 2-1v. They're gonna give her 2-1v1s here.
Cover going out.
They're gonna go ahead and smoke off the bomb though. I don't think Six is aware of this reposition to stairs though. Maybe they are now. Konokuma not able to find the shot, and it's a 1v2. Konokuma has to pick their timings. I don't think they're gonna be able to find anything though. Walking out towards side, the one way is gonna be Trey 6 here in a second, I believe, and Vic able to find the kill on the Konokuma, and that's the first round to the side of HT.
You know, that was a really impactful round from Anxiety on that side with all the breach util able to lay
Do you see under my
LG
hood,
from
Cypher?
hard pushing
Does
on
it
the
scare you?
A site.
Yeah, I mean the aftershock into the stun, the shockwave into the aftershock, it just absolutely fried them, and they weren't able to get away from the aftershock. And Anxiety collects 3 on the round for his troubles. Unfortunately, though, they did lose 3 members on the exec, with Konokuma fighting 1 into heaven, and then 2 swinging him, giving them 2 swinging her, giving her 2-1v1s. But Airlift can go ahead and nade out mid, aware of this pressure. Defense is already ahead of it though. I don't think they know defense is this far up. It almost finds the kill on the 6, and 6 just barely escapes with their life here, and they're gonna try to break the cypher to make some more pressure up towards the mid. The judge coming out, not finding any value. The flash going up in the mid, and they're gonna swing against the cypher. And Airlift 6 and Vic
Spike
able to
down
collect
mid.
him 3 kills onto the round for HT so far, and
Last player
maybe a
standing.
yep, there's the 4th for the Airlifts, able to find one on a defense, and Konokuma with a nice little lurk timing into B, but it's all for naught because they're all dead.
Flawless.
And Vic able to go ahead and clean up the round. It's a flawless for the side of HT. I mean, that trap play in mid, able to do so much work there with the cypher trip, and then the judge and the two stingers up in heaven were able to collect all the kills. I don't know what you really could have done differently. I don't hold that round for much merit. I mean, it's an eco round. Wasn't likely you were gonna win it anyways unless you had some crazy shots. But moving on, looks like LG is gonna work this A side again once again. Maybe try to avoid the Anxiety 3k off the breach util again. You're gonna slow it down though, looking for a different kind of pace here in this round.
Go get him.
Maybe try to work mid, get your Cypher inserted somewhere in B main. And I think LG have this read on this mid pressure though. They're stacking 4 players in mid and leaving Anxiety defend for themselves on the A side. They've got 2 judges up in mid. He's gonna walk forward. He's past the Cypher trip. Saunder not able to find one. Will they get one? They do get one. Wanderer goes down. It's another one to be traded. Nick not finding anything. Nick able to get the kill on the Saunder though, and that's the trade. But Vic gonna go ahead and swing out here. Gonna come out. He's ready to trade. Vic finds the kill on the mid. It's a tongue twister. Konokuma gets the kill on the Vic. Airless with the judge. Not. Zoo not able to collect the kill. Nice race movement up there. Able to put Zoo in the blender almost. And Chairlift's going for an aggressive judge play here, trying to push defense off of this angle. Konokuma gets the kill. Suddenly a 2v2. Defense
Last
holding for
player
the walkout.
standing.
Defense gets airlifts, and it's suddenly a 1v2 for the side of LG. Anxiety with the only one with his Vandal. Misses the shots. Defense gonna go ahead and work their way up heaven, and Konokuma looking for the wrap in the main. I don't think Anxiety is aware of this. They're just gonna go ahead.
30
up through
seconds
Vince to
left.
the B. Anxiety's looking for the fight towards heaven though. They're gonna hear this Cypher rotate to B, and it's Anxiety's gonna try to re-clear this, push him back through Vince, it appears. Maybe take some heaven pressure off of the, if they're able to kill the Cypher.
Spike
That is.
planted.
They have a stun and an aftershock to work with, so plenty of util. No flashes though. Burnt both of them trying to re-clear heaven. The Cypher's not aware though, but the Cypher trip's holding flank, so Cypher does have a good idea once this trip goes down. Anxiety not able to find it. Konokuma dropped down to low health after pushed him off the angle. Already gone off that angle though. And the judge here on defense.
Last player
Twice.
standing.
Anxiety's able to get the kill on the defense, and it's low HP for Anxiety. Konokuma with the stun coming out. Will he swing? Anxiety doesn't clear the right side, not able to find it, and Konokuma gets the first round for the side of I forgot my teams. LG. What do you think HT could have done differently in that scenario?
I think maybe not give up so many 1v1s. I think what's interesting is, I think second round, High Tide forced up? Or no? No,
Yeah,
LG forced up maybe. And they ended up losing, and they were on a save last round. so they won on their save.
Very weird bias coming out here from the side of both teams, I believe. Nope, never mind. Full rifle round. I'm lying to you. Ignore everything I've said. Kodakuba 6 and 2 though on the side of LG. Star player looks like they already have the sight hold and defense going out. Vince gets spammed out, able to find the kill on the Vic though, so the spam doesn't really matter. And 6 gets one on Konakuma, and Zoo trades it back on the 6, and defense is pretty caught out by that Gecko Molly, and Sandra able to find it. I believe it's so much going on. The Rays nade able to find Zoo. I mean, Airlifts trades himself basically. And no ults for the side of the defenders or attackers here. That can be used in the retake, sorry, excuse me, but it's just they're playing a nice little crossfire off of this bomb tap, I believe. But I think this main player is gonna be in a weird situation. Oh no, he's made it perfectly for Nick. Nick has to get off the box at some point and take
One
the fight.
enemy
Able to
remaining.
get one on the Sonder. Anxiety's left in an unwinnable situation. Time taking down on the bomb. He has to get on.
One
He
enemy
gets
remaining.
one. Doesn't find the second, and it's a messy fight. It's so messy, and they both died to the bomb, and that's the second round for LG. So once again, Danny, I ask you, what could have been done differently for the side of HT there?
I really think that High Tide is giving up a lot of space mid, especially for the util heavy comp that they're running with the breach and the raise. I think that they need to maybe work together a bit and maybe combo their util.
Yeah, I think a lot of these fights are being 1v1s and aren't really being traded out to max potential. I mean, Airless had to trade himself with the nade there. But right back into the round, looking for this A pressure once again for the side of LG. I mean, it's worked out so far, but HT playing a nice little crossfire off of Sonder here. Sonder gonna take a swing, maybe walk out a little bit, maybe face a smoke, and Wanderer's gonna flash out. This is not looking ideal for the side of HT, but Sonder able to get one somehow through the
Spike
blinds, and
down A.
the Razor comes out. Will he get two? He gets one instead. Trouble pushing him with the Bucky, able to get it, not aware of the man on the box, and Nick able to get it. Omen, I believe that's the Omen ult on mine.
One enemy remaining.
It is both ults on mine for now.
One enemy
Jet
remaining.
and the Omen, but it's
Spike
Anxiety with the bomb
down A.
actually finds a nice little lurk timing out through main. Not aware of defense though, and defense whiffs. Anxiety whiffs, and Anxiety gets the headshot into defense. A messy fight, but it's all cleaned up. The third round for the side of
I'm
HC.
great. You're welcome.
Able to recollect themselves after the little 2-round skid from earlier.
Honestly, a pretty even matched round from both teams. I believe they were on a High Tide was on a half buy, so it was pretty good round for them to be able to clutch that up.
Yeah, I think the Sandra able to find one through that Gecko blind, and then immediately the Raze Airlift's able to get the Raze ult
Get
off
out
and
of my
find
way!
the win, and then the Bucky kill obviously just created an advantage for them that was pretty much impossible to deal with on the side of LG unless defense won that fight against Anxiety, excuse me. But back into the action.
Somebody's there.
Maybe they are because it looks like Vic is holding it, and Sandra able to find one onto Nick. Airless finds one on the defense, so that's that mid player gone, so they know that it's all B here now. And then they come out to stop the play, and I don't think they're aware that they broke the Gecko. The Gecko wingman, sorry, Wanderer does a lot of damage to the Gecko Molly. Underneath is Zoo.
One enemy
killed by
remaining.
Sonder. Sonder finds the third under the round. Will Sonder find fourth? It's not likely, and Chairlifts cleans it up on the Wanderer. And that's the fourth round now for HD. Yeah, I think they cleaned a lot of their stuff up from earlier. Especially with the 2-round skid that they had. I think they started using their util more efficiently and stopped giving these 1v1 fights that they were giving
There.
earlier, where it was just pretty hard to trade. I think this A setup that they're currently running is pretty solid, especially with the Omen smoke that blocks off that A pressure immediately. But it looks like there's going to be no gamble found for the side of A here, because it's going to be a lower stack on the side of B. Maybe get some pressure out through mid and blind mid here. I haven't seen that blind before coming from the Geckos. That's tech right there. But the problem with this mid play though is because they gotta break this trip, and once they break the trip, I mean the gig's pretty much up. They know you're in mid. I mean, and the trip's still not broken. Sonder not able to see anything in mid, so they're gonna go ahead and like Thrash here. Gecko blind does come out in main, so now they do know somebody is in main. And Vic able to find one through the spam in mid. Vic's gonna swing off of the blind as well. Not finding it though. Ooh, spots the shoulder out from Zoo. Zoo fires back to him. Not a little bit of that pressure coming out from male side here. And wow, Airlifts has had so much space. I didn't even notice Airlifts is all the way out A. They just know finish or mid to be finish. But I think LG's pretty. Oh no, I thought they were aware, but I thought Zoo was gonna get spawned, and it's not likely. Anxiety finds a nice little headshot onto defense here, and I think at this point you pretty much know it is a B finish.
30 seconds left.
Airlift's gonna go ahead and try to look through sewer and maybe catch it if it's a sewer play, but Sue's gonna go ahead and right underhand flash out of this. Breaks the man here. Not able to find one. Kunakuma trades it though. It's a 2v4. Kunakuma finds their second, and it's a headshot on the 6. With the assist coming from the KO. Anxiety gonna go ahead and stun. Maybe try to plant for a little bit. A brief comes out. I don't think anybody's really in position to come off. Maybe they omen a little bit, but the aftershock might cook them here. Anxiety opting not to go for it. Zoo finds one on
One
the
enemy remaining.
Anxiety trades it on to Kunakuma though. It's a 1v2 for the side of Zoo. Will he win it? Not looking likely, and he's double swung and chairlifts, able to clean it up. But the kill on the Zoo, and that's gonna be the 5th round for HT here. Much better start already compared to Ascend.
Shame. I love explosions.
I think HT
You
heard
said
the
this wouldn't be
criticism I was
fun.
making
I'm
earlier,
happy for that.
and they've decided they want to play as a team now. Because they were just giving 1v1s all of Ascent, and they were getting hero played after hero played after hero played with multiple 3Ks, 4Ks coming out from one player on the side of LG. So they've decided that they're just gonna double swing and fight everything as a team, and it's kind of working out in the favor of them so far. This looks like we're gonna go ahead and start with some A pressure this time. This A setup from the side of LG has found some value, but it's for the most part been shut down, although it's the only play that they seem to be able to get it work. And Sonder finds one out of defense. Sonder taking some damage from the Stinger, and Airlift's able to find one on the Zoo as well. Gonna go ahead and nade out the Zoo playing on box. Not able to find Kunakuma, maybe trying to find some spam with the Stinger. Not able to find anything. Airlift's satchels out on the right side. Wanderer sits Airlift's down, and it's a 3v4. How has it gotten this close? And Vic finds one on the Kunakuma. Nixon Spawn though. Nixon Spawn though finds Anxiety, and he finds 2. Nick with 2 on the round, and it makes it a 2v2, although he's stuck on 3 health.
One enemy remaining.
Vic with the oh no, disastrous struck. I mean, it's technically a 1v1 because Nick's stuck on 3 HP and he's not aware of the Cypher, but the Cypher's not looking. Doesn't spot the gun either. Oh, I think Nick did actually spot the gun.
Thrifty.
Yeah, and it's a thrifty for the side of nothing to win. And they're able to take back their round, and it's a 5-3 now. 3rd round secured for LG. What do you think went wrong for the side of HT there?
I think maybe HT was getting a little bit too hungry for some kills with Airlift satcheling down ramp, I believe, and just getting one-tapped by, I think, Wanderer? I'm not sure.
Yeah. The Omen TP is completely obviously not ideal, but the breach gamble is correct though. There is 3 players in the second middle. So they're gonna go for the bit of a B crunch out of having and maybe his mid. I think his mid player is great up a little bit, honestly. Anxiety haven't dropped out. They spawned out by the Gecko Molly or the Gecko Blind. Sorry. Zoo able to use killing this though. Airlift trades it back onto the Gecko though, and that's I think that's their trash gun. That is their trash gun. So it's a 4v4 retake. They're gonna go out for the raise rocket out. It's gonna clear in the box, doesn't clear the guy in the box too. Able to find him, but it's all good. It's traded by the rocket.
One
Defense
enemy
is gonna
remaining.
smoke 3 on the round for Airlifts. They don't know where the
Last player
It's a
standing.
1v1. It's a 1v1. They're both low health. 85 health on the Airlifts, and even lower on Nick. And Nick's gonna go ahead and tuck behind the box and take the wrap. Airlift has to get half at some point. Go ahead, top the bomb. Will Nick be aware of this? And Nick with the 1 tap on the Airlifts. Just complete ice in his veins from Nick here, and is able to clutch out the round in the 1v1.
I'll make them remember. They're only
A
human.
little bit of a blunder there. They gave 2 1v1s to the Omen, and it was not ideal. They're going back to their old ways of not playing like a team. It looks like Ascent all over again.
It seems as though LG is starting to gain some momentum and kind of starting to play together a bit. Also using their util a lot more, as we saw with that Gecko flash, finding the breach in hell.
We're right back into the action though. They're gonna try to brute this.
Oh yeah!
They're
Monster
gonna
on the
brute
loose!
force the Gecko trip. Not the Gecko trip, the Cypher trip one more time, and Omen able to find one kill onto the Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. W keys into the judge. We had a little bit of a tech issue coming out from defense after the judge incident. Defense reconnecting though, so it's all good. Kunakuma go ahead and lurked out to both of these players out on B already actually. I wasn't aware of this timing that they had, but Anxiety gonna go ahead and stun him. I think they they're aware Kunakuma might be here touching the smoke somewhere, but I don't think they know about it.
Last player
Doesn't
standing.
matter, Sandra's able to find it.
Flawless.
And Airlift's able to get one on the Kunakuma as well, and HT take a round right back.
They want to dance?
Yeah, I mean, the Thrash in the mid getting hit by the trip, and then Azu not able to find a kill off of it. It's not ideal.
This Cypher trip mid is really proving to be a lot of trouble for LG.
Yeah, they can't find some way to deal with it without losing 2 or 3 players every time, or maybe even one. Like, every time they try to fight the Cypher trip or find a way to break it, they're at a man disadvantage every round. So I would maybe start they try to find a invest in Gale Molly maybe. Anything at this point. The aftershock of Anxiety is so good again, and he's able to find defense, and that's their entry down.
Cover going out.
But it's not all panic and doom and gloom yet, because they still have an Omen if you really want to bait the TP in. But Sonder pushed off the angle by the Gecko and Molly. They're just gonna go ahead and pause, slow the pace down a little bit. The man disadvantage, maybe try to find a pick, maybe see if they could overexert themselves on the extremities. And wow, I mean, look at Vic here. Vic is all the way down mid, waiting for the sewer push out if it's ever gonna happen. He also has he can hear everything. I'm a little confused on why he's gonna go ahead and call the raise to rotate over to B though, because there's no noise been made, and Vic's already this far out mid unless they rotate their spawn, which I think Vic would have heard him at this point. But Sandra just holding on top of box, looking for a peek, looking for anything, but doesn't look like LG is gonna give him any inch. And Anxiety still not Sandra only able to find one, and that's
30
a vandal
seconds
secured
left.
to the side of LG.
Out of charges.
Nick gonna go ahead and flash the screens guy TP on the site, and that's their entry. They're on site now, but
Blinding.
the next step is trying to get your Gecko with the bomb on
Right
the site.
there.
I'm a little worried that we might see a wingman come out and try to play. That's
player
exactly what
standing.
happened. And Airlift's able to find the kill. It's disaster struck for LG once again.
Last round before the switch.
I mean, it could have been worse for the side of LG. They're able to get a few guns down, but I think at this point, last round in the game, I mean, economy isn't. You're not really doing that much damage to their economy anymore, especially with how often they're winning rounds. But Airlift's opting for the off this time though. 17 and 6 on him, and Konakuma 11 and 10 on her. I mean,
Thanks.
the stars are here to play, but LG actually this time put the side of the weaker firepower defense, like having a game that he would like to have.
Cage triggered.
6 opting. I think 6 opted for an op as well, and instead decides to pick up the Phantom there. They had extra money hanging around, might as well use it in the. I believe that's Saunders' ult. Yeah, Saunders' ult. Gonna go ahead and re-clear mid. See if they can find nothing out mid. So this mid space is gonna be pretty contested here in a second. Gecko swings in it. Vic with a nice one tap.
Spike down mid.
Oh no, this Omen flash. So much value for defense. He's team flash. Defense got team flash. Oh no, disaster strikes once again, and defense has to fall off the angle because he's gonna get pushed, and Anxiety finds 2. And they know defense in sewer. This Gecko ult is gonna get him, and
Last player
Airlift's
standing.
behind him just cleans it up. And I mean, Nick has Omen ult. It's not. It's hard, but it's not completely unwinnable. So they're gonna go ahead and take their time. I actually, okay, I was about to say, I actually don't know if they're aware that they have spikes. I'm sure that they have spikes, so maybe they think
30
it's an A
seconds
play
left.
here. But I mean, Airlift's already cleared out all of the A sides, so But smart adjustment though to go ahead and maybe think it's they were in vents somewhere, found a timing up through heaven maybe, but it's just playing. They're just searching. Airless able to find though, and Nick able to find it.
10 seconds left.
Nick opting for a CP behind sorry, I forgot what that's called. Map, sorry.
Spike
CP
planted.
behind map. Nick gonna go ahead and smoke heaven with a blind out. Maybe try to fight the Steve playing Stubby. Doesn't look like it, and Sonder finds the kill on the Nick, and that's gonna be the 8th round secured for HD here. I mean, LG obviously not with the side that the start that they wanted. So the
Switching
split game
sides.
so far, but their defense was pretty stalwart last time. I think that they'll have a lot easier time playing defense on this map compared to attacking.
Honestly, that was a really solid defense half from High Tide, with Careless having 18 kills and 7 deaths. So I'm interested to see how Careless and Anxiety can coordinate that Raise and Breach util on attack.
It does look like they want to go for a little bit of a stun up through heaven, and maybe the Raise double satchel into heaven to follow up with from the stun, but they're not gonna find any biters here, so they're just kind of fishing out their hook. Not gonna be able to land in the fish though. I mean, six just W up heaven. 6 was up there before the Raise was.
Bomb buddy out.
They're aware of this player in Vince, so I think they want to take it. They're gonna try to play the Vince player here. Able to get out though. Zoo knows he's being pushed now. Airlifts and Airlifts and 6 are in a predicament in this. Right click not able to find anything. Zoo able to find the kill on the 6 on such low health. HT does have all of this heaven space though, so I mean actually no they don't because they're smoked off. That's such a nice smoke from the side of and defense misses. So it was such a nice smoke from the side of Nick that I was at a loss for words. But Trailers able to find the kill on the Nick, and it's a 3v3 suddenly. What a way to flip the man advantage. And Konakuba
There.
spots the head of Lifts. Lift able to go back up into heaven though. Wanderer hears this though, and Zoo's gonna be ready to collect. I don't think they're and Zoo not able to find the kills, but it's traded though. So Airlifts has made it a 2v2 by dying to
30 seconds
Wanderer
left.
there, being shot in the back, not ideal. Konakuma spotted out by the flash, but it's just one. So I think they're aware of
Last
this player in
player
hell, and they're
standing.
not. Wanderer gets the kill on the Sonder. I don't think they're aware of the Omen playing CT though. Maybe off of the bomb they finally realize that this guy could be.
One enemy
Konakuma
remaining.
gets one tap by Vic. What a nice shot. Six bullets in the chamber now.
Cover going
Going out and smoke is gonna get caught with a smoke out, and that's exactly what happens. Wanderer able to secure it. The first defensive round for LG, they take the pistol. So things could be looking up for LG now. It might just be a defensive-sided team. I honestly like the call from HT here to once
They mess with one of
once
us,
they take care of
they
these
mess with
players
all
in
of
mid,
us.
and they decide to rewrap through a spawn. It's just unlucky that Airless is caught out by the screens player who decided to go for a little bit of a walkabout. So moving on to the buy phase or the buy round. If you're LG here though, you cannot get ecoed. It would be the worst case scenario for you, honestly. That knife able to find like 5, I think, honestly, or 4. Sorry, I don't think it hit anxiety. Airless is still detained. They're gonna wait for the smoke, and Zoo finds one. Zoo trying to get out. Zoo, you gotta turn around. Says no, I won't turn around actually, I'll just run away. Vic here. Wanderer actually.
Last player standing.
Wow, the Wanderer
Spike
able to
down,
find
mid.
3 while blind is insane. Anxiety. The nice little timing on the Zoo when we see the knife, it looks like it. Dead. A little bit of a weird engage under DCs as well, so it's a 3v3, a little bit of a tech issue coming out from Sonder here. Or 3v1, sorry, not 3v3. Or Sonder reconnected maybe? Yeah, they're moving. I don't know what has happened. Oh, Sonder's... Never mind. Wrong time. Well, new half. Kudokuma gets the kill onto Anxiety. I have my geckos up. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can get tech because of the time requirement that they surpassed. They have literally 1 minute left, so.
Oh. Oh. It looks like we're
Oh.
gonna be playing this round now.
They're play. I'm so a little confused. We could pause and then just tell them not to move, but never mind. Sonder reconnected. But I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. That was a weird way to start the round. But anxiety. Tucked in mid. I think Nick's walking out, and so it's exactly what happens. Nick finds one with the Spectre. I mean, it's a good start for HT. They one of the rifles in there. Fitz able to find one, and 6 trades it back on the defense though. It's these are some smokes. I have to turn my game audio down because that Marshall is loud. But Vic, oh no, Vic's tucked right beside Nick. They're not aware of Nick. Nick doesn't even know that they're on top of him. Nick is just tucked. Nick has no idea that 3 people walk past him. He finds 1.
One enemy remaining.
Finds 2 and
Spike
HT.
down, B.
Clean up the round, and they're about to make it even. They're about to make it 8-8. Let's hope I didn't curse that. I think I might have just cursed it now, actually.
Honestly, a really unfortunate way to start the round from High Tide. On their bye round as well. It looks like they're gonna be on a save this round.
Saunders loaded with money. 7K back in the bank. I mean, saving last round will do that to you, but I guess they couldn't really help it because of the tech issues. I mean, yeah, might as well just opt for a Vandal at this point. We have 4K. You can still buy next round. I mean, even next round after that, honestly. And 4 tagged by that knife again. That KO dagger is getting so much value for HT. Defit's opting for the op and able to get one on the Sandra. I just noticed that, by the way. Didn't even acknowledge it before. And I don't think he's aware that anxiety is tucked to the top of this. Anxiety able to get one, and Airlift's able to get. Not looking optimal for the side of HT at this moment. I mean, he's lost three weapons now almost. The op, where am I getting 3? There's only 2 weapons down. You've lost the op and the rifle. Doesn't matter because Wanderer's going for a walkabout, literally living up to the name and able to find 6 there. Boombot gonna be destroyed by the Gecko Molly. Don't put down. But Konokuma able to get one up to Anxiety. Stand by the box, and Airlift's able to trade it though. 2v2 situation. Wow, what a nade from Airlifts there, able to push Omen off of the stairs. The Gecko coming out, spots the player main. Now they're trying to find this player tucked and cubby, and they actually do find his tucked in backside. Not able to get the detain though. Oh no, they did get the
Last
detain!
player standing.
I think a little bit of a miscommunication happened there. I think Nick
Last player standing.
Wanderer able to find 2. Wanderer with a 1v2 clutch actually. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Clutch.
Miscommunication or not, it just seems like HT cannot lose a round right now.
For real?
Or LG, sorry. Wrong team.
LG has managed to actually tie it up from what was a 4-8.5 to 8-8 now with High Tide.
Yeah, I mean, Saunders still sitting on 7K, not moving from spawn though, so maybe another tech issue. Okay, there we go. Now starting to move. Able to come out with another buy. I mean, not surprising. Literally has the whole United Bank in their inventory. But yeah, they have this Gecko, the Gecko ult coming out though. Off of the breach, stun, maybe trying to find some value. Airlift's flying, but not connected to the contact. Defense has to get out. Zeus playing out of some cover fire. Airlift's able to find the kill on the defense, and it's a 4v5 now. It's a 4v4 now. Sorry, Wanderer
down A.
finds the Omen TP. Vic's getting a little silly with his TPs this game. Nick able to find one. Zeus getting shot at from behind, still able to find one on Airlift, so 1v3 spammed out from Wanderer for playing on site because he jumped on top of the box, and it's the 9th round now for LG here.
We saw Airlifts get the first blood on defits, I believe, and so kind of causes us to wonder what went wrong in those 30 seconds after.
Yeah, I guess that's what this timeout is for, to maybe find out what went wrong, what miscommunication potentially happened and stuff.
I mean, LG has managed to take the lead from a 4-8 half, so I guess if I were High Tide, I'd start to feel the pressure now.
Yeah, I mean, 5 consecutive rounds, especially when you're up on the defensive side earlier. I mean, you're getting the first blood too. It's not like you're playing at a disadvantage every round. I think you just gotta find a way to maintain that advantage and potentially like maybe start looking investing some of these ultimates because they've been sitting on Gecko Wolf for like I believe 4 rounds, 3 or 4 rounds now. I don't want to say 4. I think it's been 3 rounds. But I mean, obviously they couldn't use a Cassandra DC the second round, but I mean they just got Raise Rocket as well, so I would bet on seeing some kind of rocket off of a Gecko ult, and then maybe the Cypher ult to find some value off of it as well. To maybe find the info from the bodies after. But moving on, looks like we're gonna go for this B play again. I'm not a big fan of this B take that they keep trying because they just don't seem to. Oh, Anxiety is just full sending it down B main. Able to break the cam as well, and kick them all out to stall. So, at this situation, I think LG is getting a little starved for info. They're gonna go ahead and post defits up on the A ramp angle, so they have some. So Gecko Bike comes out, and Bucky not able to find the value. They're gonna try to take it through Vince here and move off of the whole bottom blind. Nick, you gotta get out of there. He's gonna hop down on top of you with the Bucky, and it's gonna be painful. I think Vic's gonna take the first engagement actually off of this. They might just walk it down, honestly. There's so many things they can do from this situation. Nick is playing in such a bad spot. What? They're actually just opting to not even attempt. That's pretty shocking, honestly. They're gonna try to take out these Heaven players once again. Wander and find their way around the home. They find 2. Ball emergency kill here, but it doesn't. Down to low HP on the Cypher and low HP on
30
Wander
seconds
as well.
left.
Nick finds Anxiety, ends up killing the Cypher by
Enemy
accident.
remaining.
And yeah, I mean LG just cleaned it up pretty easily. Still no ultimates used for HP.
I think on LG side, Wander's util usage is actually looking pretty good. I like the Gecko Molly use and the Wingman. And we also got to see the ultimate come out last round. Going into this round, they only have Omen ult though.
Grenade!
Yeah, I think if I'm HP at some point, you just have to hit the ult button. It's a free round, you guys are sitting on almost 5 ults now, but you gotta find a way to push defense off this angle, and Nick decided to smoke off his
Monster
operator.
on the loose!
Blocking sight.
A little bit of a confusing decision, but I mean, I guess it benefits him. He's gonna stick the. Oh, that was almost really bad. That was almost really bad for the side. And they're just deciding to press their ult button, like I said, and it turns out they have man advantage once again. 6 finds 1 onto Nick in mid. They rotate to Vince, not able to find it. They're gonna go ahead and plan for Heaven here. And falls off the Heaven angle.
I know exactly
Anxiety's able to hold Heaven, so
Spike planted.
well, I say that and Anxiety dies. 6, no, 6 and whiffs 2. Don't let it be a caster curse. I can't live with
Last
that.
player standing.
Airless, able, yeah, okay, they cleaned it up. I don't have to live with that on my conscience, and that's fine with me. HT, able to get their 9th round. Using the ults, like I said they should have used. I mean, you're sitting on so many ultimates in that situation, you might as well just use them, get you a free round, and maybe get some of that momentum back if all pans out in your way. But,
I
they do
might
have
be
reach
wrong, but I think they used 4 ultimates that round.
Yeah. The Omen ult. I got very scared watching Vic almost take that Omen ult. But
Grenade!
they might try a. at them, and I thought the breach was with them in main, but it doesn't appear that way. So looking for a little bit of a lurk play towards B off of this noise mid and A, I assume. But I think LG are pretty aware of this. They're going for the mid walkout, so they're gonna get somebody inserted in mid for when these players walk out of sewer. It's gonna be a fight down in mid, and Nick just decides to tuck. Oh, this this swing is gonna be so nice. And Wander able to get one on the airless, but 6 is there. And 6 gets shot back by Nick. He flashes the omen off of the angle, but Anxiety taking the fight. Nick TP's into Anxiety's face, and it's unfortunate, honestly. But that's a smoke sound for the side of LG here. Cypher deciding to play off the side because they're aware of the breach ult, I believe. You don't want to get hit by that. It's pretty dangerous. Although I do believe breach stuns are cosmetic. Konokuma, maybe trying. They can deny plant. To let it walk past. And defense with a nice low time after.
Spike planted.
Not able to find the second
Last
after Anxiety
player
though. And
standing.
Vic also gets one of the Konokuma down in CT, so now it's a 1v2.
enemy
Oh, Zoo
remaining.
finds him on mid, and Zoo able to clutch it out. 1v2 for LG once again. First it was Wanderer, and now it's Zoo. These players just they can't.
Clutch.
I mean, LG individually, their form is looking amazing right now. These players are just constantly able to find 1, 2, even 3 sometimes, and it makes unwinnable rounds winnable very easily.
I mean, this game is pretty evenly matched on both sides. Looks like trade after trade is coming in.
Defense gonna opt for the op this round as well, so gonna get him posted on the A angle. That way, I believe the KO can fall off and maybe rotate towards the B or mid side here. And they're gonna go for an aggressive takeout. No gun for the side of airlifts, but it's okay because airlifts doesn't need it.
Go get him, buddy.
Classic's gonna do all the work. They're 5-man mid right now, so this could be very bad for these Heaven players. Well, never mind, 'cause the big sun just got used. If they get blinded or even like. I honestly don't know what HT can do in this situation. I mean, just like this, 6 able to find one on the Heaven with the Bucky, and defense is gonna get crunched here now. So this defense is in a pretty bad
Right
spot.
there.
And he's found out, and Anxiety finds him now, and defense has to resume with the up. Tell him exit the leg, and Wander able to find one on 6. Airless with the Bucky doesn't get one. Sandra able to find one on the Wander. Anxiety dropped out the stage. They're gonna hold
No more
Heaven
charges
here.
left.
It's up to Zoo to hold down the fort. Zoo's gonna go back and try to help 6 here. Small it out so they can't push 6. Or they can't push Konokuma, sorry. Got my ciphers mixed up now. And
30 seconds
wow,
left.
I like this play from Sandra to just leave A, and Anxiety's caught out.
That's spike, Wings.
2v2 now, so I mean they're gonna hear the bomb go down, which is good because they're gonna start rotating it.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Cypher is gonna tell them everything they need to know as well. Gonna break the Cypher cam actually, so that's a pretty interesting decision. Actually.
destroyed.
The Cypher cam is still not broken.
Up and away.
That Cypher cam is getting so much value, and he's tagged Sonder twice now. They're aware of Vic in main. Sonder gonna go ahead and swing right side. Zook tagged out by Sonder. They're gonna go for a double swing here.
Last player
no,
standing.
Saunders just swings out by themselves, and Konokuma able to find one. Konokuma gonna go ahead.
One
and
enemy
jump here,
remaining.
find it. And Zoo, like I said, these players, I just can't lose the individual skill of all of them. It's. If I'm HT right now, I feel the pressure. You were 8-4 and now it's 12-9, and you
Match
won one round
point.
since the defense side.
It seemed like High Tide was able to just walk up mid with really no pushback from LG. So, wonder if they're gonna. Oh, it looks like they're going B main. Oh,
They don't believe in analysis. But I mean, this Cypher could combine some value. Especially
yeah!
if they decide to go
Monster
fast
on
here.
the
They go off
loose!
the get-go over the right. It doesn't spot out
She's not
Konokuma,
ready.
spots out Wanderer.
Run, little man.
Get-go off, get-go right now. 6 down up, not behind, and no. has went awry for the side of LG. That B take was so fast they weren't expecting it. Nick finds 2, Nick finds 3!
Spike
Airlift
down
trades it
B.
back on that Nick though, and it's a 1v2 for defense. Can defense clutch it up here? I mean, if anyone
One
can,
enemy
defense.
remaining. One enemy
Finds
remaining.
one. Boombot not gonna spot him out either. It's a 1v1 situation. Defense doesn't have dash. They might be aware of the player holding him here. And he's not aware of it, and Airlift's able to clean it up. 3 on the round for Airlifts, 3 on the round for Nick, and it goes to the side of HT.
You're up. Stay safe. We're going back in.
And yeah, well, timeout coming out from the side of LG. I think they want to discuss what happened on B because maybe a miscommunication happened or something. But I don't think they were aware that almost all 5 players of HT were out on site that fast. But Chairlifts sitting down on set 27 and 15 right now. I mean that's a crazy stat line, honestly. Airlifts doing most of the work here, honestly. I mean, Anxiety had some nice plays earlier in the defense staff, but HT has been kind of floundering since playing on defense. Wanderer and Nick sitting on top of the scoreboard here for LG. Defense not quite having the game that they would like to have, honestly. 7 and 20. I mean, defense had a nice half or a nice map earlier, so I'd look to see defense maybe try to turn it up. They might be talking about how they want to buy here. Because Zoo has money, and Nick also has money, but I don't think the rest of them have any money to buy here. So they could be talking about maybe hero rifling around Zoo and giving somebody, or maybe Zoo dropping the rifle to somebody. And, doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, I mean they're just gonna put the hero rifle, and Zoo's gonna try to find one Nick opting for the Spectre. Wanderer starting off the line. They're going for the retake once again. They found so much value last time. Breaks the KO dagger. They're pushed off his B. I think LG have won the B fight for this time. Vic's up in heaven though. They're not aware. Zoo's not aware. Vic finds one on the Zoo. They're going to crunch through heaven now. Anxiety finds 2 off of that as well. Able to get one on.
I know exactly where you are.
But 6 trying to find
Cage
a timing
triggered.
out onto defense here. Defense trying to find a timing out onto Vic and not able to find it. Gonna fight stairs. They have to find some way into heaven for this retake, so I guess this is the best possible.
One enemy
Defense finds
remaining.
one on the Thunder and it's traded by 6, but Nick's one finds one on the 6 as well, and it's suddenly a 1v3 situation. Vic holding the close angle. I doubt this is winnable for the side of LG, but maybe. I mean, finds one on the
Last player
airlift and
standing.
Nick finds 3. How does this happen? Anxiety though cleans it up. All good though. Pause. Let's call. Let's take a breather. HT able to clean it up. It got very messy there for a second. I thought maybe LG were about to claw that round back in their favor, but Nick has been kind of frying recently. These past maybe 4 rounds, making unwinnable situations very winnable.
I really like how LG is able to adjust to kind of High Tide's plays here, especially with that full rush B, which I think they might be going for again.
I mean, it looks like HT have decided against with the mentality that why stop is broken, so Konakuma's in a bad position. They're hit out by the breach after shock. They're spammed out by Anxiety. The poor breach. Oh, that poor Cypher. You get hit by the aftershock, you're trying to hide, and Anxiety knows you're there. So, I mean, and Wanderer almost walks into the trip and knows that the player's playing.
Spike planted.
Sonder gets caught out by the game roll. Nick able to. Oh, okay, a little bit of a messy there, but Nick able to. Zoo, Vince finds one. It's
player
1v4. Anxiety, can you do it? Can you clutch it? Can you save your playoff hopes? Anxiety gets 1. Gets shot in the back and not able to clutch it out. And Nick finds the kill onto Anxiety, and that's the 2-0
Defenders
and the
win.
series win for LGA, I believe. I mean, it was really close there at the end. I thought HT were gonna bring it into overtime and maybe even take the map. I mean, 27 kills for the side of Airlifts. It's just not enough though. 23 for Anxiety, and it's it's not enough for either of them. The side of LG have just, I mean, the star power just showed out there. I mean, able to get on the side and just win you duels. I mean, it's honestly amazing.
Honestly, a really close map. Kind of impressed on how High Tide was able to bring it back a bit, especially coming back from that first map, which was a 13-2 win for LG.
Yeah, I mean, HT did a much better job on the second map. Sadly, it just wasn't enough though, and they'll fall to LG here in the playoffs. And LG move on though, so yeah. Looks like we will be moving on to the LG interview with Defits, I believe. So I'm curious to pick his brain on the decisions they were making and overall star power. All right, so Defits, congrats on the win. Obviously, moving on to.
Thank you.
Is it? Sorry, I'm not. Is it? You're moving on to the second round of playoffs, correct?
No, finals.
Finals. Oh, okay. I got my timings messed up. Then, yeah. I mean, going into let's talk about Ascent first. Going into Ascent, what was the game plan like? And I mean, overall, how are you guys able to just consistently keep like finding multi kills consistently?
So I think it was a good part of, for the first time in a couple match nights, we were consistently hitting our shots, which, you know, is always important. But overall, we knew that they kind of like to play a really aggro play style and maybe just have one person kind of lurk the rest of the map. And we just kind of set our entire game plan around being really patient on our defensive sided holds, like just kind of probing really early on. And then once they showed some presence towards a particular site, just kind of bunkering in and having people rotate over for that.
Yeah, I mean, your Ascent was honestly good. I mean, you took the map 13-2, so like moving on. I mean, what can we expect for your Ascent in playoffs or in finals even? What can we expect? The same comp to be ran?
Maybe. I do know OS has been a team that treated us a little more harshly on Ascent, so it'll just kind of come down to what me and Wanderer, shout out to my boy, my second in command over there, what we cook up for our map strats. But if it would come down that we play Ascent again, then I honestly could see us maybe shaking it up a little bit. OS has seen us run pretty much the same thing on Ascent twice now, and they're a really good team. So I think maybe switching it up a little bit might be beneficial for us.
Okay, let's talk about a split now. I mean, it started off rough. You guys were down 4-8, but what was that process like coming back? And even, I mean, it even looked like in certain scenarios, like 1v2 situations for you guys, you were able to just clutch them up. What was that process like?
So a big thing with our team is overall Wanderer is really more of the general strat caller for the most part, but I just try to be an overall like calming force for our team. And a couple times in that game, I mean, I straight up told them like, guys, we're better than them. We just need to play like it. Like we need to focus up, do what we know we can do, and like we'll win this game. And there were multiple rounds where certain players just kind of stepped up, got their 2 or 3Ks, and I think at the end of the day that did win us the game. But like we just needed to play Valorant the way we know we can.
I mean, obviously, second map didn't really go your way, but overall over the series, who would you say your MVP from both maps was?
I think, is it a, like, just overall MVP or, like, from each team?
Just over, I mean, but you give me one from each team, actually. That way we're not...
I think, for first map from High Tide, honestly, probably both maps from High Tide, Chairless, freaking insane competitor. The guy just knows how to pop your melon, and he does it in a really smart way with including his teammates to kind of set him up for that ability. I think in all reality, for both of our games, I have to give it once again to my homie Wanderer. He was showing up, getting frags when our team really needed to. I think on split, I might actually give it to Nick. There were a couple really crucial rounds where we needed to win that round, and Nick showed up, and I gotta give mad props to both of them.
All right, well, thank you for joining us with the interview, D-Fits. I mean, congrats on making finals, and I hope to see you. I hope to see you guys win.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
And that'll be it for us today, I believe. I mean, nice little 2-0 from LG, and we'll be seeing them against OS in playoffs, I believe. So I'll see you guys then, and thanks for tuning in.